We've been on the road 84 days, and the reason we leave at this time of year is because we go between the grandchildren's birthdays, and we wanted to visit the Murray, so we camped along the Murray. And the other places we choose is because we want to see people there, usually friends and family.
We've been trying to avoid the rain. At the moment it's very cloudy, and this was forecast 8 days ago when we were up in Charters Towers. But there's about to happen a big downpour, we believe, and we're sitting in the middle of a pine forest next to a little river, or a weir, and
which is very muddy. But it's been very dry in most of Queensland that we've been through. All the creeks and riverbeds are completely dry, so I think they're looking forward to this rain.
A lot of people have questioned why I do the push-ups. And it's a family history. My grandfather on my father's side used to be able to jump up onto a table in his 50s, 60s and 70s from a standing jump. And as a party trick, he'd put a bag of cement on his shoulders and do a lot of push-ups. I'm not as fit as my grandfather, but that's why I do the push-ups. I'd like to do 70 push-ups straight when I turn 70 at the end of this month.
And so we're heading southwards now, going down to see our daughter Bubbly, and then we'll be heading home. Though there's a couple of places we want to see on the way. A few places we haven't been to, or we haven't been to for many years. And that'll be the rest of the trip, really.
So we've picked up a little bit of jewellery from different locations on this trip. The last piece was a little opal from some prospectors that were running the last caravan park we were at. They had probably 50, 60 pieces of opal, but not at retail price, at backpacker special price. So I couldn't resist the temptation. And another piece of jewellery that we picked up was this ring.
Well, we didn't pick it up, bought it.
I bought it, yeah. Sapphires. The piece that I really wanted was 5,000, but I couldn't justify spending that sort of money on myself. So I spent a few hundred instead.
All right, we hope you enjoy this video. It'll probably be a bit dull because it is going to rain, but hopefully we can find some nice spots.
So the place that we're staying at the moment, they were thinking about changing the name. It's called Miles. They were thinking about changing it to kilometres, but
not really.
See you later.
This is the historic village at Miles. There's lots of different buildings, lots of displays, and a couple of different museums like the Leopardry one that I've shown you, and there's a war museum here too somewhere. We haven't got to that yet. Lots to see. This is in the Leopardry and gemstone part of the museum at the Heritage Museum in Miles. This incredible collection of fossils and agate and jasper and every type of mineral. It's amazing. It's even raw asbestos. This is gypsum. Sorry, fluorescent lights flash, don't they? Just incredible collection. Apparently it's all one man's collection, I think the lady said. All polished up. Amazing. Here we are camped at Gilweer, near Miles in Queensland. There's lovely native pine trees around. We had a bit of rain last night, so there's some puddles. It's a nice spot. It's free. It has a composting toilet and a couple of old barbecue pits, and it's on, and I think it's called the Dogwood Creek. So this is a free camp. It's the Apex Park at Cecil Plains. And there's a toilet block over behind me and some barbecues. Some people have just come in, so I won't film over there. Just down there's the river and a weir. This is the old homestead at Cecil Plains. It's now a B&B. There's some lovely old buildings in there. Originals from the first farm in 1916. Stampede in Texas.
What a beautiful looking cow. That's black and brown.
This is the Jumeresque River at Texas. That side's Queensland, where we are. And this side is New South Wales.